So I have already pretty much done my brows and primed and set my eyes. But one thing I want to say, like right off the bat about these brushes, I am like a super stickler for the brushes that I use on my brows because I'm super picky and particular about my brows. But for some reason I picked up this brush one day, probably because it was sent to me and I wanted to see what it did. This is one of the brushes from the Juvia'S brush set. It is the JP003 Precision Eyebrow Brush. And let me tell you, this brush just blends out my brow products so beautifully. It really helps me achieve my ombre that I like in the front of my brow. This is just shaped perfectly to get really tight into that crease, and it's blending the shadow out so nicely. I just love how it makes my brows look. And I am like a person that has used the same brush on my brows for about 4 or 5 years. It is this brush that came in the Black Radiance Gel Cream Eyeliner. I never use the eyeliner, but I love this brush for my brows. So now I have something else that's like really bomb and that looks really good and feels really comfortable in my hand for my brows. So I just want to say I appreciate that a lot. So I'm just like applying Oro into my crease and upper transition area with my, I think this is a Coastal Scents brush. It might be a BH Cosmetics brush. I don't know. But this is my favorite brush to start my eyeshadow looks with. It just really fits into my eye shape really well and helps me blow that first transition shade out really well. I took it really high on my brow bone because I want to do a cut crease of some kind. I'm just not exactly sure what just yet, so just be patient and rock with me, okay? So I've gone in and added Morocco a little bit tighter into my crease, but I'm using the same brush. I think this is a BH Cosmetics brush. It's so old. I've had this brush for so long, but it is my favorite. The only thing I did was I kind of dropped the brush a little bit lower on my eye than where I added the Oro from the Festival palette to kind of create that pretty gradient effect. And I'm just, you know, buffing this out a little bit more and more. Look at that blend. Can we just take a second to appreciate this brush? I've always wanted a brush shaped like this in my collection. Oh my god, that was so stressful. And I only have to do the same thing on the other eye right now. So, yeah. Ow. Ow. Oh. So, all right, A-listers, this is the finished look. I am really happy about how this look came out. It took me a really long time, but I had fun completing this look, and I love this. This might be some of my best stuff. Like, I'm really like super into this. Like, the look as a whole, the shirt, the head wrap, all of the things. I used all Juvia's Place eyeshadows, of course. I did a little palette hopping. If you are like me and you own majority or all of the palettes, that shouldn't be a problem for you. But if you do not have all of them, you could probably still recreate this look based on what you have. The Masquerade palette is a great place to start if you want a good Juvia's Place eyeshadow palette. But I have all of them, so I hopped in and out of several of them today for this look. But girl, these brushes, y'all. I had been saying for the longest that I wanted to try Juvia's Place brushes because I wanted to see what they was hitting for. And I am not left disappointed at all. The only gripe that I have about the brushes, of course the bristles are white. I think they're synthetic. They don't feel like natural hair, but they're super soft synthetic brushes, and they blend out like a dream. Like I was saying, the only gripe I have is with this brush. I don't know if you guys can see that. I can see it really well. It's still tinted with green, and I'm having a hard time getting it clean. That's really my only complaint as far as these brushes. And to be honest with you, I'll just keep that brush in the cup when I get ready to do another green look and order another set, because I could easily see myself having 2 or 3 sets of these brushes. They are really that good. And for $35, it's 7 brushes in the set. That's like $5 a brush. Like, that's really cost effective for a good set of brushes that do a multitude of things. So I give it a thumbs up. If you guys like what you see and you enjoyed this video, I hope you will do the same for me and give me a thumbs up. I had a lot of fun with this. I really missed you guys, and it's so good to be back, and I look forward to dropping the next video. I'm not sure which one is going to drop first, but I am going to do swatches of all of the Empress Liquid Lipstick collection because Juvia's Place actually sent me a PR package, but that's in the next video. So, you know, like, click right up here if you guys want to see that, because it's going to be really exciting. I am... I just want to say thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you had as much fun as I did, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until next time, stay beautiful.